Madonna struts her stuff in never-before-seen pics from her early years. As an ex tells The Sun on Sunday, she will bounce back from her health scare. The Queen of Pop, 64, was rushed to intensive care in New York last month after suffering a bacterial infection. It led Madge to postpone the start of her much-anticipated world tour as she recovers at home. Speaking for the first time of his decades-old romance with the superstar, Peter Kent said she is a born fighter and will brush off pleas from her family to scale back her tour. Kent, now 72, said, "No one beats age, but Madonna will conquer this illness and have a successful tour. She's always been full of energy, outworking other performers, and I can't see her ever slowing down." To prove his point, Kent shared pics of a glowing 19-year-old Madonna posing for his camera in 1978. She can be seen smiling while striking poses, dancing and bending over for the snaps and a red mini dress. Nostalgic monochrome video footage, which Kent's held on to, offers a fascinating glimpse into the then aspiring star's talent at an early age as she performs at dance rehearsals. Risque date. Kent's also showed off a Valentine's card he received from Madonna with a drawing of a lion and the cheesy message, "No lion, I want you for my Valentine." And he revealed an astrological chart he made for her at the time that accurately predicted her glittering future. Madonna was just 19 when she met Kent at the University of Michigan. She was studying dance and he was a class instructor in his mid-20s. He has vivid memories of one risque date, recalling, "My best friend's family had a cabin with a sauna in the woods about 40 miles outside of the university's Ann Arbor campus. I organized a trip there in the middle of winter with Madonna and 3 or 4 other female dancers and 2 of my male friends. It was not your usual date. It was adventuresome. There was 2 to 3 feet of snow and we had to hike. We saunaed and Madonna and I took a shower together and we exchanged some kisses naked. The first time I'd seen her was in the lounge in the university dance building. 30 or so other dancers were sitting around, exhausted from their techniques classes. But Madonna was doing sit-ups, working on her abdominal muscles. She had bruises on her back. She didn't have much body fat and that was the result. I was a hot jazz dancer who had performed professionally and she was a freshman. She flirted with me. One of the older graduate students told her, 'He's too old for you.' But she was very brash. I would see her hanging out her dorm window and catcalling at young men as they walked by. She was not too popular with most of the other female dancers, and I think she was attracted to me to find out what I knew. She would pull people's tails and was very outspoken, but I found her fascinating. I was into astrology and I did her chart. It showed her early upbringing was challenged, and she said, yes, that her mother had passed away when she was very young and she didn't get along with her stepmother. And it showed riches, fortune, and fame. I thought, if I tell her this, she'll say, my God,